Alright, we are all familiar with Minimax, aka Hailuo AI, right? Now, these guys are absolute wizards when it comes to generating jaw-dropping videos from nothing but text prompts or images we throw their way. It's honestly so good that, dare I say, it might just be the best AI video generator out there today. Now, if Hailuo AI can whip up seamless videos like it does, generating AI images should be a walk in the park, right? Well, in this video, we're going to put that theory to the test and see if Hailuo can work its magic on images too. Let's dive in and find out. So coming on to Hailuo AI, we have talked about this on several videos, and it's really easy to generate videos because all we've been doing on Hailuo has been to create videos, and we've also used the audio tool. If you haven't watched the video, I'm going to link it above. But there is something that Hailuo has introduced, and it's creating images, and I became really curious to see how this works the moment I saw it. And it just works like the regular AI image generators, and we know that with a free account on Hailuo you get 100 daily credits, and when you're generating videos, these videos just consume 30 credits at least per generation, and that means you can only generate 3 videos in a day using the free credits. But with the image generation, each generation takes a credit, which means with your free 100 credits in a day, you can generate up to 100 different images if you want to, because you have the flexibility of reducing the quantity to 1 at a time. And by default it will be on 4, and I would like to leave it on 4 because what we want to do is to compare it with some generations that we would do on Leonardo AI as well as Piclumen. So what I would do in this case is to use images that already exist. So I am here on Pixabay, and I have like access to a lot of stock images that are free to use, and I have been able to just select some images at random that would cover different things like some sceneries. I mean, I also like this looks nice. Let's go ahead and select this as well, and what I would now do is just download these images, and once the images get downloaded, we're going to use Leonardo AI's image description feature to get the specific description of each image, which would enable us to generate images using it. So in this case, Leonardo AI is free to some extent because with the free account you have access to just 150 credits per generation, and also with the free account you can generate a minimum of 4 images per generation, which would mean we are taking around 20 something credits per generation. And for Piclumen, we have access to generate images as much as we can. The only difference is when you keep generating images, I think when you generate the first 5 or so, the speed changes and it doesn't generate faster, but you still can generate images. And what we are going to use these tools for is, first of all, we are going to use Leonardo AI to get description of the images from Pixabay, and then use the prompt on both Piclumen and Hailuo AI. So that would be like comparing these two. And on Piclumen, I would be using the Flux Channel model, which, well, it's Flux, but we can use the Piclumen Realistic V2 model, which works, I mean, surprisingly good. And for the aspect ratio, I'm just going to stick with 16:9, and the number of images per generation, I'm going to I'll be going with 2 images. So also with Hailuo, so we'll be generating 2 images per generation, and aspect ratio will be 16:9, and this so far is the only model that we have access to. So let's start uploading the images. Uploading the images will be quite simple, as I've already downloaded them. I'm just going to click on this and then use the describe with AI feature. So this is the first image. It's actually, it looks simple, but there's some aspects of the image that I would like to have this described properly, so we can see how the 2 AI image generators do generate these images. And it's not like we are actually reviewing Piclumen in this case, but we want to test out, just compare Hailuo AI's image generator with something that has been free for some time. So what I always like doing is to remove the first part and just leave it as it is. So this is the prompt, and it's the reason why I prefer using Leonardo AI's image description, because Piclumen also has a feature like that when you go to tools, but it's not as good as this. So I'm just gonna paste this here, and I won't click on generate yet, and I'm going to paste this same thing here as well. And if you notice, it has some presets that you can tweak, so you can go ahead and use what people have generated as just the presets from the public presets, or you can decide to have your own personal presets, where if you have generated an image and you really like the composition and every other aspect of the image, you can save it as a preset and use it for subsequent images that you want to have in that similar style. So for this, we are going to just ignore that part. And it also has that feature whereby if it's enabled, it means it will enhance the prompt. And since the free version of Piclumen doesn't have prompt enhance, it will only be fair if we put this off as well. So I'm just going to put this off. And now that we have everything set, let's go ahead and generate and test out the speed of execution. So go. It will be a fair match between these two, because the first few generations of Piclumen are on the fast mode, so it won't be fair. But this is the generation, the output from Piclumen. We have 2 different images, but this isn't bad. I would prefer this over this. I don't know why, maybe love at first sight. But this has also generated, wow, look at the colors. And don't forget, let's compare it with the original image. So this is the original image, and this just look at the colors. This seems to even look more original than the original image, surprisingly. Wow, Hailuo is really good with this AI generation thing. Just give them their cap. Anyway, this is just the first generation. I should preserve some comments, but not that Piclumen is bad, but the generation, the images from Hailuo, maybe because there's so much contrast, maybe because it's so vibrant, the images look even sharper than what we have in Piclumen. And I don't know, this is just the first generation. Let's go ahead and check out the second image. So for the second image, I went with something that's so colorful. The colors are so vibrant. Since Hailuo AI has already shown us it's good with that, from the first image we generated, let's test it out with something this colorful. And what we are going to do is to describe it as well. So I'm just going to leave this as it is. I'm just gonna copy everything here, then paste it up here. Boom. And I think the best part to start comparing the speed of execution is when Piclumen starts telling us to slow down. Okay, so these are two different images whereby when you view the image from far, it looks okay. For the second one, but then when you zoom it, you realize that this is not usable in something serious. When you choose this as well, the human character here comes out nice. But then I don't know, something is off. Is it the text here? Maybe. So let's see how well this handles text for Hailuo. And yes, I also forgot to mention that Hailuo AI is usually not fast. When generating videos. So has that moved to the image generation aspect? I don't know, but if that's the case, then it won't be. Yes, we're going to get good images, but the waiting time isn't something that would be appreciated. Oh my goodness. Okay, this isn't good, but the second one looks like it nailed it. This looks so good. This looks really good. There's a number here, BD44, and I think Piclumen hasn't captured it, even though it is here clearly stated in the prompt, but this somehow captured it, and not in the first image, but the second attempt was perfect, because the second attempt even has the guy already leaning on the taxi, which matches what we've seen in the original image. So the one that looks closer to the original image is the output from Hailuo AI once more. So let's go to the next one. So for this next image, I chose something that's that has a human figure. It's portrait and it shows fingers. And we all know how difficult it is for AI images, image generators, to capture fingers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers showing here, and the image is up close. So I don't know how this would handle this, but we have our prompts generated. So I'm just gonna copy everything as it is. Let me do my thing and copy this, paste it up here, and do the same here. All right, so I'm just going to generate again. Or should we try using Fluxional for the generations in Piclumen? Well, I don't know, but this doesn't look so bad. Okay, this is supposed to be a butterfly tattoo, not a real butterfly on her neck. And what happened to the fingers? Her hand isn't visible. Let's try using Fluxional for the same generation and see if the result is different. Okay, so for this, at least we have fingers showing 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe the fifth one is somewhere, but then this looks more like a tattoo than the other compared to the other one. And this also looks really nice. Yeah, this looks really nice because yes, the fingers are there, there's a ring there, which this has captured it as well. But for Piclumen, we didn't really see. Okay, so Fluxional is trying to get something as close as what we have in the original image, but it still doesn't look as good as what we've seen compared to the original image. So now I'm going to try it out with something like this, an image like this, whereby we have a model and there are two characters within this image. There's a human and then there's a rabbit, and there are so many things going on within this image. It's not one of the brightest images that you will see, which makes it more interesting to see how these AI image generators will just spit it out. So let's see. Okay, so we have our prompt ready. I'm just gonna copy this and generate it here and do the same here. And I think for this last one, let's also do the generation on Leonardo AI, which is one of the best also. So I'm going to use Flux Dev for this, and we're going to generate a 16 by 9 image. So the generation would take 39 credits out of our 150 daily allotted credits. We're going to do the same generation on Peak Lumen, and we're going to do the same here on Hailuo AI image generator. The battle would be mainly between Hailuo AI and Leonardo AI, but I have a feeling that Leonardo AI is going to beat Hailuo AI with this, because these guys are more experienced when it comes to things like this. So just look at the generations made by Leonardo AI. I mean, without even expanding the images, I like this already. This looks more like the original image itself. Okay, so this isn't bad as well. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Even though the shoe wasn't brown, was it? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is nice. So let's see what this. Oh, wow. So this was really bright. I mean, from Peak Lumen, and the lighting from the image in Leonardo AI is also. I mean, it looks bright and a little bit retouched. But just look at this. The image from Minimax just looks really nice. I mean, compared to the others, the lighting looks natural. It looks very close to what we've seen in the original. Let me just find the original. So this is the original, and if you see this, you can see that the lighting looks natural. I mean, it looks like this photo was taken in the evening, while for this it also looks like the photo was taken indoors, and then that was the best way it could achieve taking, like, just finding the perfect light that would match what was in the original. But I don't know, it's your call. What do you think of Hailuo AI jumping into image generation? I mean, they've already done something incredible, which is the video generation, and with this you can just even easily convert any of these images to a video, because you can see the option here to do image to video. You can see the option to do subject reference, which makes it very easy for them, because this is already within the system. So I feel like Hailuo AI is gradually becoming so complete, and with all the generations we've done, we just took 8 credits out of the 100 that we have for a day, and the speed isn't bad. I mean, even for a free account, the generation was fast, even though you can still increase the speed by subscribing, and then you would enjoy a faster generation if you're a subscribed member. So that's basically it. I found this feature on Hailuo AI, and I thought, hey, why don't I show my people this feature? It's possible there's someone out there looking for another image generator that is really good, and this is really good. And although it's not free, but you have access to generate 100 images in a day. you can really do this. I mean, what we are yet to see so far is just probably character consistency. How can we achieve character consistency with this? It applies to even Piclumen and Leonardo AI. Even though Leonardo AI is a bit more advanced, you can use some workarounds to find to get character consistency. But just keep exploring this. Take a look at it by yourself and see if this is something that you would enjoy or love using. So that's basically what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.